March 22nd.
Welcome to part...
March 22nd, 2:14 p.m. somewhere.
Yeah. Welcome back to Justice for All. In the last part, we kind of destroyed Adrian's spirit.
Here lies Adrian's hopes and dreams. What a baby.
Yeah, poor Adrian. We kind of pinned the blame on her when it clearly has nothing to do with her, but now I'm just getting ahead of myself, aren't I? If anyone's actually been paying attention to this case, it's pretty obvious that Adrian's not behind it.
I think it's kind of funny how she's just there for the sake of being there.
Well, somebody has to be his accomplice, otherwise this whole case makes no sense.
Why, man? She's bust fun, man. She's like a smoke bunny.
Well, it's because she has her own agenda.
What does that even mean?
I would answer that, but I'm like, it wouldn't surprise me if he would actually say something like that.
Go, Mr. Lawyer, dude. You're gonna be awesome, man.
By the way, why does the 8-year-old have sudden breasts in height?
We went over this 2 parts ago. Just don't question it.
Why did the 8-year-old become high? Oh wait, I'm high still.
Yes, you're high. Don't question it.
We're just gonna pretend that Matt is just high this entire time.
It would explain quite a lot.
Just make him stay high the entire trial. Like he has no idea what's going on. Lovely.
One thing's always bothering me.
One thing's always bothering me. Why am I in the 8-year-old's costume?
Why is it that I'm still basically the main character even though I'm dead?
Well, let's put it this way. The main character of this trilogy.
Yeah, that's the sad thing. Mia has more story than Phoenix... Well, you can make the argument that Mia has more to do with the entire overarching plot of the first 3 games than Phoenix does himself.
And then she never
Sucks that
came
she died
back.
like on the second case of the game ever.
She never comes back after the 3rd game, so I think Capcom realized, she kind of stole a spotlight the first 3 games. If the game's about Phoenix right, we should probably not have his entire backstory revolve around someone
Who has...
I'm not gonna lie, a much more interesting character in the first 3 games anyway.
Yeah, but I think it would make more sense by the end of the 3rd game why she doesn't come back after the first 3. But I don't know, we'll get to that someday.
I'm going to repeat myself again for the clarity's sake.
Well, I'm manager and defendant in this case for Madame Guard.
Oh, that's why you look like Samus. Okay, let's keep moving.
Why does everyone keep
Hey, it's not
calling me
awful
that?
that way. Have you even
It's
seen...
like, what? I'm just wearing
Have you ever seen the box
It's like,
art?
I'm just wearing a blue
wearing
suit
glasses,
and
I'm
and I have blonde hair. How does that make me Samus in any way? You just answered your own question.
Well, if it weren't for the glasses, it'd be pretty obvious.
Oh, you're basically Samus with glasses. That makes you even hotter.
It works for Superman. No one seems to think that Superman is Clark Kent when he...
Shut up, left brain. It
That'd be
doesn't make
brilliant.
sense.
She just takes off the glasses. Oh, how did you see through my clever disguise?
Adrian Andrews is a spy.
Mother.
Sad thing is, the judge is the kind of person that would confuse Clark Kent and
It's
Superman.
It's like, hey Clark, you just missed Superman.
it's like this. It's like Adrian's like take off the mask and it's just a spy from T-42. It's like Adrian.
No, I can imagine her taking I can imagine Clark Kent just taking off his glasses right in front of the judge, and he would immediately think, like, "Hey, Superman, when did you get here?"
Like, where'd Clark Kent go? Yeah, Superman. Hey, Clark, you just missed Superman. He was here literally 2 seconds ago. Hey, Superman's back.
I feel like that was a joke from one of the cartoons back then. I forget when though.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I mostly imagine Family Guy with that.
Oh.
Where it's like, I think Peter was playing Peekaboo with Stewie.
Oh, you're thinking
Just cover his face, like, where'd you go?
No, there was actually an episode in the animated series of Superman where Superman actually flat out tells Lois that he is Superman and she doesn't believe him.
Well, would you believe that at first glance?
Well, that's the thing. He says it in such a sarcastic manner that she just doesn't believe
yeah.
him.
She's like, you're full of shit.
Well, yeah, that's the joke.
I know, but I mean, I think that's the funniest thing they ever did to cover up the fact that how obvious it is, and she just ignores it.
What's even
like,
fun-
oh yeah, I'm Superman.
What's even funnier is that the Justice League picks up on it like 2 seconds into the series.
No, I think the funniest thing about like Batman versus Superman the cartoon is just like when Batman shows up, Superman uses his X-ray vision to figure out who Batman is. Like, man, you cheated! You're not supposed to do that.
Still better than the movie.
It's like if you tell anyone, oh, you really think I'm gonna tell someone, the person that keeps his identity secret from everybody else? No.
There was also the well, that one doesn't really. Well, Brave and the Bold doesn't really count since they already know each other by that point.
That show's a complete joke.
They actually
In all
Brave
the
and
right
the Bold
possible
outright
ways.
references Justice League's finale by having Superman punch Batman through buildings and everything. And Batman comes and is like, "Ow."
That's the thing. Every single Justice League thing always ends with, "Oh my God, Superman turns evil." Why can't people just see that coming?
I think that was actually the plot point in the episode I was referencing.
I mean, it's happened before in Injustice. It's just Injustice took it a step further by going, "Oh, he turned evil, and then he used his power to take over the world because he should be able to do that."
Basically.
Anyway, getting back to what's on screen here, we have to make sure that we,
This is
we have to make sure we keep
This
this.
is-
We need to keep this trial going as long as possible so that, the killer doesn't kill Maya.
We'd rather
press
not let that happen.
everything.
But yeah. Well, you always have to do that. I mean, you only have to press certain things, but you may as well just press everything if you're doing this the first time.
Like, that is Phoenix. That is Pearl. Point. No, that is Pearl. Pearl turns to Mia. That's Bitch Pants McCrappy. He's like, that's not true. I call you Mrs. McCrappy.
Anyone randomly stumbling upon a dead body would be in shock. You can't seriously expect that a young beauty like her would not be. Like, fuck you, Edgeworth.
Somehow, I don't think beauty has anything to do with being shocked or not.
I see. So she was so hot she didn't even notice.
Wake up, damn it.
Shut up, right brain.
God damn it.
Are you sure it's not wine?
I'm sure it's totally juice. With fizz.
The series won't get an M rating for another 4 games.
Give it a few years.
But the M rating's only for one scene, and it only lasts like 10 seconds. Shut up, and earned that.
Alright.
What did we do that was so different? We showed blood on a 5-year-old girl. But we showed blood on her. She was 5. That was literally the excuse as to why Dual Destinies is M-rated.
They could have covered it up with mud, and it would have been the same. The scene would have been exactly the same.
Or they could have just had the flashback in grayscale, and it would have been the same thing.
Well,
Eh.
isn't that flashback part of the Isn't that part of the mood matrix as well?
Probably.
I think so. Either that, or it was an actual FMV. I think it was an actual cutscene.
Well, that might be a little more. That might be a little more different to edit because you'd actually go and you'd actually have to edit the
I'm just
file
saying if they
itself
had-
in order to do it. In that case,
I'm just saying if they had actually done the FMV in gray, it probably wouldn't have gotten the M rating at all.
I doubt it.
You can get away with showing an FMV flashback in gray.
You'd have to turn the entire cut. You have to
Movies
turn
do
the
it all the
entire
time.
cutscene in grayscale, which wouldn't make sense if it's present day.
Either that or just cut out the point where like it makes it obvious that it was blood.
Yeah.
Because even if in grayscale, as long as the context is there.
I don't know. That's all I heard. I don't know if that's really the excuse for why it is.
Yeah, it's weird.
We'll find out if Ace Attorney 6 is M-rated or not.
What is this
'Cause
baloney?
I don't think it is. Flower vase.
Why'd you knock it over, you selfish jerk? You just hate flowers.
There's so many things in this picture that we're not paying attention to. It's just infuriating.
There's the wine bottle with
So
the
many
tomato,
things.
with the tomato on it. Still,
There's the open guitar case. Why would you withhold such an important piece of information?
it's not that
God
important.
damn it.
Jesus. It's just another part of the mess.
Well, the broken vase is kind of important.
Well, there we go
Because it
again with
implies
this.
that there was a...
Please add this into the testimony, please, for little Pete, because I kind of want to do it.
We kind of, like, it should be on day 2 by now, but no, somebody has to keep this going.
Just like,
Because somebody doesn't want somebody to die.
Well, I don't know about that yet.
shut up, left brain. What have I told you? Shut up,
You know,
right
a lot
brain.
of
What have I
this-
told you about
See, here's
spoilers?
the thing. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. A lot of this would have changed. A lot of things would change in this if Phoenix would just, tell people, I'm being blackmailed by somebody.
But then that would kind of defeat the purpose of the blackmail. Plus, I'm pretty sure the killer is watching. If he lets somebody know, then
It's implied that he is, yeah.
He's
but
not watching when they're they're backstage, though.
That's what I mean. Like, if he were to actually.
Well, actually, no.
you know,
Wait, I take that. Actually, no.
when
Wait.
they're in
Right now,
recess,
I take
talk
that.
to-
Actually, wait. I take that back at the moment. Like,
No,
I
I
take
think
that
he's-
back at the moment because currently Matt's in there. So
Yeah.
that one,
Yeah, that's the thing. There's always there's always something circumstantial going on that would get back to the killer if we were to say something right now.
so we can't really say anything late for now.
If we hadn't exposed Ungard in the holding cell, then we probably could get away with telling Edgeworth about it. But since Ungard kind of knows that,
Nah. There's one of the strange things about this guitar case. There's no guitar in it.
yeah, that's actually the very first thing I would have brought up. It's like, where's the guitar itself?
Shut up. There's no guitar.
Somebody stole it.
What's the point? Yeah, what's the point? There's shards everywhere. Who cares? Is that all?
No, think back to what Miss Andrews testified to. I think the best thing about this is while Phoenix actually knows he's BSing his way through this entire thing for Maya's sake, it actually works.
yeah.
This or Simmons, then they'd be going like, this actually works.
Yeah, I think that's what makes this scene so great, is during this entire time, Phoenix is just like, oh my god, I can't believe this is fucking working. Edgeworth, shut up, I'm actually making
I'm
this
going to
work.
Wendy's after this.
I mean, I'm BSing more than I did in the very first case of the first game, and it's working. Except now, damn it, why'd you have to go say that?
It's an empty guitar case. What can it do? Or No deeper beats.
so
No
many
deeper
things.
beats in the guitar case. Stop wasting everyone's time.
I'll waste everyone's time if I damn well feel like it.
But, Your
Shut up.
Honor, you give me 5 minutes to talk to Edward
No.
and let him know what's going on.
No, shut up. We need to progress plot.
No.
Maybe.
No, the second game must go
No,
on
Bender.
longer.
I would just want my coffee and walnuts and tapioca.
Why don't you launch some more missiles at those terrorists?
They went to the other side of the
He's
world.
like, I can't believe I'm bullshitting my way through this either.
They're on the other side of the world. I can't do that. Okay, I'll follow along. Let's just do this crap.
I don't know. I think Japanifornia is able to launch nukes at other countries at this point.
The nuke itself, the courtroom itself is a nuke.
Oh shit!
That's why it blows up in Ace Attorney.
It's hiding underneath the
That's why
judge's
it blows.
desk.
That's why the courtroom blows up in Ace Attorney 5. The courtroom itself is a nuke.
Well, shit.
That would explain so much.
Can testify about the guitar.
Yes. Well, I was gonna be a rock and roll star after what happened with Other M, but
But then Nintendo said, no, that's stupid, and they never contacted me again.
Until Dead or
Well, they
Alive
contacted
Dimensions
me for
happened, and even then, I just rolled into a bomb, blew stuff up.
they did contact me for Smash Brothers 4, but I expected that.
The last thing I heard was something about a Federation force.
I turned that down though. Fuck that.
She's still in it.
Yeah, according to reviews, she is in it. She's just not playable.
Yeah, plot. I'll just go ahead and start the cross
Which is fine. She never. And using any way to change the subject is your best way of doing things, isn't it? Right?
Yeah, you
yeah.
do the exact.
You know me
yeah,
damn
guess
well.
what? That's what you do. That exact same thing in investigations, actually.
You also did the exact same thing throughout the entirety of the first game, but let's not question that logic.
And then I'm just like, what?
Eh?
Exactly.
No, seriously. Anyway was basically Edgeworth's segue in everything from Ace Attorney 1 until you were going up against Von Karma.
Present the badge.
Yes. My shiny badge. Edgeworth, where is your badge? I thought you turned that in.
Later. Actually, he hasn't
Well,
done.
obviously I have my badge, right? Or else I wouldn't be in the courtroom now, would I?
Yeah, I was getting ready to say he doesn't have. I was getting ready to say that hasn't happened yet.
I never said I quit. I just walked away for a year.
He's not wrong.
It was supposed to imply that he quit, but he never actually does.
Why is he doing this?
What if I were to tell you that I was wearing gloves?
You-
Oh, god damn it.
Why is everybody and their mom wear gloves at a crime scene now?
Because they're smart enough to know not to leave incriminating evidence.
No normal person is this clever.
What do you think, Logic?
I think this fortune cookie's full of shit.
What is it say?
What fortune cookie?
Quality counts and you've got it. Ha ha ha
I
ha.
think that might apply to what you're doing right now. Basic copyright.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, like I'm any better.
Neither am I.
God damn fortune cookies.
Granted, the copyrights don't do anything to our channel, so we're not making money off of the videos.
I just got my first 100 off YouTube back in March. And it'll never happen again.
100 views or what?
What?
100
No,
what?
I'm saying if you for my monetization, I have it so that I get $100 by the time it actually reaches $100, and I just got that in March of this year.
Nice. That's $100 more than I'm making on my channel.
It's
I
not.
think I made that a while back myself, but I never got that whole thing where like they just gave me the hundreds right as I reached it. I think it was over time because I remember at one point I made at least. Okay, that makes sense, Adrian.
Great take.
Yeah, how many glasses do you
Like-
have?
She's like, "Oh God damn it, not
Take a
again!"
pocket,
Pulls out another pair.
like a pocket dimension of glasses.
It's like you'd be surprised.
Let's also ignore the fact that the glass is shattered on her face, so she should probably be blind right
It's
now.
like that's the 5th time this week. God damn it!
Well, she's like Cyclops and it just blows up whenever she blinks. And she's just trying really, really, really
she should
hard
get
not to blink.
Then she should get her special lenses that don't break every time she stares into them.
For great clear eyes, awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, that was waiting for that.
Like, hey Scott, try clear eyes. Oh God!
Now my eyes are burning and they're bleeding.
Here, Gene, eat a stick.
No, no, what'd be funnier is if it works, and then he's like, awesome, they work now, and then he can't shoot lasers. Like, man, now I'm not an X-Men anymore.
Now he's a man. Here, Gene, eat a Snickers. Why? Because you turn to Dark Phoenix when you get angry. Better.
Oh, let's not talk about that Phoenix. I mean, that story arc is great.
The
but
movie version sucks.
Last Stand butchered it so much. Last Stand butchered that story
Yes,
arc
they
so
did.
badly.
And it's even worse in Marvel's Capcom 3, where she becomes a broken spammer, but at the cost of being killed by one combo.
Well, they're balancing it out by the fact that Phoenix is the most powerful mutant in the X-Men
Well,
universe.
the way they did it is that her power meter has to be at max level in order for her to actually. It has to be at max level, and she has to be KO'd in order for Dark Phoenix to activate.
I'm just saying, in general, both in the cartoons and the comics, Light Phoenix is the most powerful X-Man in the
You
entire
ain't getting
X-Men
Light
universe.
Phoenix in Marvel's Capcom 3, that's for sure.
Well,
You only get Dark Phoenix. You're gonna
well,
get
if you
Dark
had Light
Phoenix,
Phoenix,
and you're
no one
gonna
else
like
would
it.
be used. If you had Light Phoenix in Marvel vs. Capcom 4, no one would use anyone else because it's Light
Oh, they
Phoenix.
use it. They'll find a way. They always find a way.
Anyway,
Swiss cheese.
since stuff's actually happening now, let's wait that head of yours. You haven't proven anything yet. Actually, we kinda did, even though we kinda BS'd our way through it.
Was in this case my badge.
You know, I look at the life bar, and the only thing I see is a green Kit Kat bar.
God damn it.
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Would you rather it go back to the first game and have the 5
At least it wouldn't get abused then.
Although at the same time, the 5-strike rule still kind of works even with the health bar.
I'm just saying, at least it wouldn't get abused where you just break the fourth wall and show that hey, you got a life bar.
All of a sudden, your life's on the line with this.
You lose a case, you die.
The game breaks. The game's been breaking the fourth wall since the first game.
You lose
so
a case, you die.
At least your
No,
client
you
does.
yourself die.
Oh shit.
Good old Steel Samurai music.
Yeah.
We're never getting the Steel Samurai name back ever again. Not after Marvel. Else Marvel.
That's the
Oh,
Silver Samurai.
Else Marvel was for likeliness.
That's a different samurai. That's Silver Samurai. He's dead. He was in Wolverine 2, and nobody cared about him.
It was in Marvel Superheroes, nobody cared about him either. He was literally a white samurai that threw ninja stars. Make that as well.
The only fighting game that Silver Samurai was in where he was any good was actually X-Men: Children of the Atom.
He was also in Marvel Superheroes for literally no reason other than just to fill up a spot.
Well, here's the thing with Marvel Superheroes is that they have half the X-Men in that, even though it's supposed to be about the Avengers.
Let's see, it had Juggernaut, it had Wolverine, it had Magneto.
I mean, to be fair, the Avengers do fight some of the X-Men villains on occasion, but not all of them.
It's like Marvel Superheroes plus X-Men villains and Blackheart. What?
Like the only thing that's different is they replaced Apocalypse with Thanos.
I think the funniest thing is that most people don't recognize Doctor Strange with Shuma Gorath, the villain. It's like that tentacle goop monster person.
Spare costume.
Anyway, what was this Nickel Samurai doing inside the guitar case? Spare costume. It's the only way that makes sense.
It was stolen from Ungar while he was wearing it.
Excuse me.
Classy. Are you saying on the night of the murder, he dressed as the Nickel Samurai?
There was two of them? Yeah.
Sounds about right.
The Nickel Samurai has an evil twin.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
My God, the Nickel Samurai has an evil twin.
Yes.
Oh God.
Please. That would mean the victim himself planned to bring the spare to the ceremony. God damn it.
But why?
I think Edgeworth's already hinting.
Edgeworth,
I think
please.
Edgeworth was already hinting at who it is.
Everyone knows who it is. That's why.
Why are you saying he
makes no
himself?
sense. Everyone knows that. I mean, even the judge is putting things together at this point.
It's like, oh, that's what he wanted to do.
I mean, when even the judge can call you out on bullshit.
I just like.
What are you mumbling to yourself about now, you fucking
Can't
idiot?
wake up.
Without any sense of inner monologue.
That face.
Man, every time Edgeworth makes that face, we're gonna have that meme now.
Wake me up inside. Can't wake up.
Can't wake up. That was the best thumbnail you came up with.
You can't wait. I'll never get tired of that.
Answer with gusto, Phoenix, because I'm the only other person that knows what the fuck you're trying to do, so don't screw this up.
Bad. No, I'm just kidding. Present the walkie-talkie.
Well, technically you can. You just take
Present the
one hit.
walkie-talkie.
I'm actually surprised. Like, well, if you show the walkie-talkie, you're screwed, because as soon as they use it and the killer picks up, you're fucked.
There's your calendar.
I think that's actually a script for the Nickel Samurai episode that was being shot.
Nah, I think that's actually a
press
brochure
conference,
for
never
the
mind.
cut. I think that's actually a brochure for the Yeah,
for the press conference.
Yeah, press
My bad.
conference brochure. Hey, for once you're not making something up. Screw you.
Yeah, it's one of those times where it's like where the very convenient circumstances just really, really work out well. for
Marker
you.
Napper. The conference was set up,
But once the circumstantial evidence is actually working out, don't fuck this up.
but none other than the victim himself. The victim?
Boys.
The spare Nickel Samurai costume was prepared for that very conference. Mr. Crow was going to hold the conference as the Nickel Samurai. Why is this baloney? Why is he dressed up as Nickel Samurai the whole conference? How did the victim do such a thing? I don't know. It's like the rivals or something.
Shit.
I mean, you remember the Steel Samurai case last year? It's basically going down the same way as that. So he was going to confess something. I wager he was going to reveal something about himself. No shit, Edward.
He's gonna speak about Matt off. I thought he was gonna make the Nickel Samurai come out of the closet.
Oh God.
That's public disclosure.
I love how Andrews is just sitting there. It's like,
Yeah, I can kind of see.
well, you guys are good, but clearly you're
That's
wrong.
it's like I can imagine Adrian being like, it's like, good point. Let me tell you why that's bullshit.
Basically. I think I still have that picture. I might throw that in
You don't
editing.
have to.
I said I might. I never said I would. Whenever I edit these parts, I always forget to do things.
He was going to ruin him. I don't get it.
Powerful secret, huh?
It'll destroy Matt's acting career.
Well, now we understand why Matt is fucking screwed no matter what we do.
Well, too bad. What is the secret?
This is why this case is so good.
That's something only he knows. I don't know what it is. Oh, what? How are you?
Oh, thank you. Well, yeah, why are you even here?
Seriously, that's like understatement of the century.
And then Phoenix is just... And Phoenix is just like, oh crap, please don't start saying this. You were my one lead.
Yet again, another strange bit of truth comes to light. If you could, please tell us the truth about your behavior.
Please
Too
don't.
bad.
Oh, sweet God.
Too bad. It's gonna happen anyway.
God damn it.
Fuck.
Well, we'll find out in the next part.
Are we gonna cross-examine that part?
Well, we do have to cross-examine her about her knowing what Matt was up to.
He's like, you don't protect Matt at all.
Pretty much. We'll see you guys in the next part.
You're just a fangirl.